Hi everybody, my name is Greg Trinan. I am the Product Marketing Manager for Heavy Vocational for Daimler Trucks North America, and I'm really excited to be here today to introduce you to some of the game-changing features of the all-new Western Star 49X. We've spent the past 6 years focused on building the world's best vocational truck, and that's what I'm here to show you today with the 49X. This is a truck purpose-built from the ground up, specifically engineered for the unique demands of the vocational market. By purpose-built, I mean we took the input of operators, customers, and truck equipment manufacturers and engineered this truck to the exact specifications of the job site needs. Well, I can hardly wait to talk about the new game-changing features on the 49X that we've spent the last 6 years designing. Let's go. So the cornerstone of what makes this truck such a game-changing truck for the vocational market is the X-Series vocational cab. This cab was purpose-built with our customers in mind to take a beating out on the job site. In the design process, we took the best of what Daimler Trucks has to offer globally, whether that's from the Unimog, from our friends at Mercedes-Benz over in Europe, and yes, even the Cascadia here in North America. Then we took that and we underwent a process called topology optimization to determine where on the cab we needed to put additional material such as steel reinforcements to make sure that this truck was going to withstand the beating that we know our customers are going to give it out on the job site. Not only did we design this cab to take a beating out on the job site, we made it lighter weight as well, 8% to be exact, versus the 4900 today. So with this trench style low roof, we're able to optimally place body equipment like that cab guard on the dump body there, while also being able to mount horns, lights, etc. And why all that's important is that that allows us to maintain the lowest cab height possible while having a large door opening, which is really important for our operators on job sites. You know, they're wearing a hard hat, they're carrying equipment. We need to make it safer for them and more comfortable for them to get in and out of the cab. We talked a lot about how this cab was designed to take a beating, but let me tell you about what we did to make it such a tough cab. One of the things we did was we added steel reinforcements throughout the cab to make sure it was durable and to be able to withstand any application, any job site. A couple of the areas that I want to point out that we added steel reinforcements to is in the B pillar for more robust exhaust and grab handle mounting, as well as in the A pillar for hinge reinforcements as well. Thinking about a mixer operator out on the job site, getting in and out of that truck 50 times a day, slamming that door, that's something that we designed into this truck to withstand in the hinges and in the reinforcement in the cab. We've talked a lot about what we've done to make the X-Series cab tough, but we know you guys need proof. One of the things we like to talk about at Western Star is that this truck is proven like no other. We've put this truck literally through hell to make sure that it's going to survive the rigors and the beatings that our customers are going to put this truck through. So what do I mean by that? I mean, we put this cab through a 20 metric ton cab crush test. We put it through a pendulum test for cab integrity. We put it through 400 hours in our shaker test, which represents 800,000 vocational miles. We also put it through a door slam test 230,000 times, which represents 15 years of beatings, a lifetime's worth. So we knew that we needed to test this truck, we needed to prove it, we needed to know that this truck was going to survive the rigors that our customers were going to put this truck through. One of the key new features on the 49X is the C-bar mirror system. One of the things our engineers spent a lot of time on with this mirror system is the mounting stiffness. We know our customers like to add equipment, they like to add lighting on the mirrors, and so we've designed this to be able to withstand that. Just like the X-Series cab, the new 49X hood was designed for strength, durability, and for weight savings. It's made of impact-resistant molded resin material that's designed for durability so it'll last the lifetime of the truck. So not only is this material designed to bend, not break, but it's also 100 pounds lighter than the 4900 hood of today. All of the brightwork on the exterior of the cab is either aluminum or stainless steel. All of these trucks have to go to work, right? So they need to resist rocks, they need to resist corrosive materials. And with this truck, having all metal brightwork, we're able to accomplish that. And not only that, Western Star has a heritage of building tough trucks that look good. So with this truck, we know you're gonna look as good in year 5 as you will taking delivery of this truck here in a few weeks. So guys, one of my favorite features of the new 49X are the dual stage intelligent LED headlights. We say dual stage because these headlights are able to melt ice in a matter of minutes and also clear condensation in warmer, humid environments. We say these LED headlights are intelligent because they don't need driver interaction. The system has an ambient air temperature sensor, so it knows when it needs to clear ice or to clear that condensation in warmer, humid environment. And as impressive as all of that sounds, these LED lights are designed with a smooth, uniform light pattern without dark spots. It's got a 45-degree light pattern front and to the sides, which means it's optimal for safety, optimal for viewing in dark environments. They're also sealed and front-loaded to resist material from being kicked up into the headlight housing, meaning that a lot of these trucks run on job sites where there's dust, dirt, or they're running on the road with snowplow operations where there's magnesium chloride, right? Corrosive materials. We have this set up so that none of those materials can get into the headlight housing, so that way you can take advantage of the long-lasting LED bulbs. The foundation of the new 49X is the all-new vocational chassis, the cornerstone of which is the all-new single-channel frame rail. This single-channel frame rail features RBM ratings of up to 3.7 million, which is the highest RBM rating of any rail in the marketplace. What that means for you is weight savings, so you're able to haul more payload to the job site, and reduced instances of corrosion between channels. For severe service applications that require greater strengths, we do offer C-channel inserts that get you to 5.4 million RBMs. And in those instances where we do have the C-channel inserts, we have standard sealant applied to, again, reduce those instances of corrosion that we know can down a truck at the job site. In addition to that, we offer several front frame extension options for front-mounted equipment such as vacuum or snowplow equipment. We know we still see instances of bolt-on front frame extensions, and we know our customers prefer parent rail, and we're excited to deliver that on the 49X. One of the things I think will give you the biggest advantage in purchasing a 49X are all of the options for clear frame space our engineers built into this truck. Whether that be our standard forward-mounted DEF location, all the DEF and fuel tank package options, you'll get the clear back of cab space that you need. There are a couple of things I'm most excited about that allow for clear frame space. One of those is our standard in-cab battery box mounting location. So we're able to give you that option to take that off of the frame rail and into the cab, again, clearing up that frame space. The other option I'm really excited about is our new standard air dryer mounting location, which for our setback axle configuration, we're able to mount underneath the hood. What our engineers were able to do is able to improve the airflow underneath the hood so that we're able to utilize that space again and take that air dryer mounting location from behind the cab and move that up here so that you, again, clearing that frame space. For set forward configurations, of course, we can't mount that air dryer right there, but we did find space underneath the cab in front of the SCR and DPF equipment. So again, we're still moving that from behind the cab, freeing up that frame space so our truck equipment manufacturer partners can have a more efficient upfit. So you've heard enough of me talk. Let's take this thing out for a spin so you can see how this truck performs in action. I'm going to be joined today by my friend Mike Stricker, who's the head of Detroit Component Sales. Mike, how are you doing?
Doing well, Greg. Good to see you.
Awesome. I'm excited that you're able to join me. There's a lot to talk about from the Detroit side of the house, but looks like you had a little bit of a spill there with that back brace.
Yeah, well, at least it's color coordinated. I was thrown off a horse a couple weeks ago and have a fracture in my spine.
Yeah, I like the color coordination. It's almost like we planned that, right?
Feels
well,
that
I
way.
hope your back's doing okay. Are you sure you're going to be able to assist us or to drive along with us this afternoon?
Well, I hope so. I can't bend or twist, so we'll give it a go.
All right, well, let's take a look at some of the ingress and egress that we've built into the new 49X, and hopefully we'll be able to make this work. Perfect. All right. So when we talk about purpose-built and getting customer feedback, this is another great example of how our engineers brought that into the design process. We hosted a number of operators out in Portland a couple of years ago to really get that understanding of how they exit and enter the vehicle, talking all shapes, all different sizes, all different applications, to really get that understanding so we have an optimal design for easier ingress and egress. All right, well, let's start by taking a look at the door opening, which is 70 degrees. And again, we talked about getting that feedback from the operators, all shapes and sizes. Another great example, being able to exit and enter the vehicle safely and more comfortably. One of the key aspects of our improved ingress and egress is the improved offset between the lower and upper step. So it's more like a staircase design. So it's like you're going up a set of stairs rather than climbing a ladder. So in fact, when you get into the vehicle and look down, you'll be able to see both steps and have that confidence that it'll be easy to climb out of the truck. So in terms of the steps, we've also improved the area of the steps. They're actually a bit wider than they were on previous product. In fact, you know, there's a lot of room here for my size 12 shoes. So I have that confidence in getting in and out of the vehicle. So in addition to that, we've got improved treads. So we have easier pass-through of debris, mud, dirt, snow. So again, you have that confidence when you step in and out of the vehicle. You'll be able to do so safely. You'll be able to plant your foot down and you're not going to slip. Then finally, we've integrated a number of optimally placed grab handles. So not just the traditionally placed grab handles that you see right there, but we've also optimized the steering wheel and we've optimized this door map pocket for grabbing as well. So that actually is able to withstand the weight of an average adult, so you're able to grab that space as well. So our engineers thought through how to make things easier and more comfortable for our customers and their operators to get in and out of the vehicle. So I think we're ready to start the truck up and let's get rolling.
Super. Well, I'm size 13 and these are giant work boots, so let's give it a go.
Oh man. All right. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. Let's go.
That was easy, Greg.